Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
Yeah, what up, everybody? We got another best ball draft going down. This one is, we're actually doing two right now, the 203 and the 204. We have Batman Returns and Batman Forever. Yes. And let me see. Let me switch it over to the Batman Forever. This one's a little bit behind. We didn't fill right on time. Well, actually, we did. I just gave us a buffer of 10 minutes because we barely filled right in time. And shout out to the crew. Shout out to Doug in the house. TJ in the house. Hey, Magic Man said I'm at the 105 PPR. Who do you like the most? Uh, well, what are we talking about? We talking about in a brand new startup? We talking dynasty? We talking a rookie draft? In dynasty, what are we talking here? Let me know. Let me know. Shout out to all the peeps in the crew in the chat. Hit the like button. Yes, go ahead and do that. Don't forget. All right. And it's almost time to smoke. I'm at the 104 in this draft. I got two running backs, two wide receivers, and one QB to start. King D, shout out to the LBC. Magic Man said redraft. I'm probably going with one of the running backs right there. I mean, you probably be able to get one of the top three, Saquon, Bijan, or Gibbs. It's probably where I'm leaning. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Dang it, I totally forgot. I was so busy, dude. I got to go to the dispo. It's not that I've ran out or anything, but I always like to go on Sunday because I get the extra points when I order on Sunday. You get times 5 points instead of times 2.5. Do I like CD, Malik, or JJ more? Probably JJ. Very close though. Very close though from him to CD for sure. Almost back to me. Let's see. Let's see. Hmm. QBs are crazy. Man, gotta do this now. There's like none left. Magic Man said, "Here ORB season. Let's go." Fantasy Ninjas, what up? Dude, why is this looking like this? Let's see. There we go. That's what I'm trying to make it look like. All right. And Andre, what up, bro? Said season's creeping up on us quick. Man, it is. It is. We got a lot more drafting to go, though. That's for sure. We've been drafting pretty much every day since March 12th for this best ball tournament. It's getting crazy. Dominic, how you feel about Rogers going before Gino? Uh, I'm not really. I wouldn't. I wouldn't go with that. I wouldn't. I would go Gino over Rogers. And Captain Spock said, "What up? 420 break here. Let's get it." Said most teams veteran report to camp tomorrow. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is getting close. Magic Man, Jalen or Daniels? I'm gonna go Hurts. Hurts. And River said, "Is this the mock?" No, this is an $11 best ball draft. This is a real draft. We have over 200 teams in this tournament, and it's getting big. It's getting big. We are over 2,400 teams now. Last year we only had 1,700 in the mix. Man, this sucks. We're gonna live dangerously here. Just call me Austin Danger Powers. And on the hunt for a receiver before the season starts. Why is that? Why is that, my man? And Ron said Fields before Love. Did he? No. In this one, it looks like J Love went at the 5'11 and Fields went at the 5'12. So one after another. I said my first one from the 12 this year. Somehow I don't hate it so far. I mean, a lot of people like going out of the 12. Daniels by a mile. Hurts can't even throw 3,000. I mean, yeah. You get double digit. You got a way better line. You get double digit touchdowns on the ground year after year. And he said, and especially he said 4-point passing. So that means that the rushing quarterback is going to be heavily favored, and Hurts is still going to rush more than Daniels, more than likely. But yeah, either way, I'd probably still wait. I'd probably wait for the next tier of guys, anyways. He's amazing all year, then absent for many rounds. It sucks. Yeah, Daniels is a rushing QB, but it's also going into his sophomore season, and most quarterbacks have that sophomore slump unless they're what's it called? Unless their play calling takes a step forward. And we've already seen how Cliff Kingsbury like fails with evolving his play calling. He says he's just got arm talent. Yeah, I mean they both do. They both got arm talent, and they both play in like the toughest division in football. Well, I don't know about the toughest division in football. I'd say one of the toughest right now, at least, especially. Well, yeah, maybe not defensively for Dallas, but Ziggy, what up, motherfucker? What's going down, bro? And I'm going back and forth between both drafts here. Let's see, where's Ziggy at? You're in the first one, right, Ziggy? Yeah, out of the 3 hole, Ziggy. So finally out of the 8-10 hole. There we go. And Peter, what up, bro? What up, Cali Jam? Said Daniels will likely lead all QBs in rushing yards if he doesn't get injured. Why is that though? Why do you think? Because I mean, we know he's gonna have a shitload of rushing yards. I mean, we know that. But why do you think he's gonna like unanimously lead everybody though? So that's kind of a big statement. And Andre says start sit videos were clutch as fuck last year. Yep, I'm gonna be trying to be working on them. I recommend that everybody get on Patreon because like there's just so much going on for me. I'd love to, I'd love to say that I'm going to be doing like, super consistent with all the uploaded videos and all that. But the one thing that I will be consistent about is helping Patreon members. So I just want to make sure that all you guys know that is where you get the red carpet rolled out for you. I mean, the free videos on YouTube, I mean, they're nice and they're excellent and they're going to be super clutch. But nothing gets better than my one-on-one advice, like being able to be on Patreon, being able to text me and ask me specifically versus like watching the videos. You watch the videos also, but like the videos is all blanket information, like nothing specific about anybody's team. Yeah, TJ said Jackson might have something to say about that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I know that Daniels is going to be up there, but that's why I'm just curious. Like, why would he be the unanimous, guy that's just going to lead the NFL in rushing for QBs? And Javante going for what? Is it because you just got him right now? Yeah. Okay. They said that's I got you. I'll hop on before the season. Just been working a lot for sure, bro. I mean, even at the $5 one, I mean, I have so much draft preparation that'll be there, like that is there already right now. That'll get you up to par. I mean, there's rookie ranks on there. There is offensive line ranks. There's strength of schedule ranks and strength of schedule, not just for the teams, but strength of schedule per position as well. If you're into IDP, I got IDP ranks. I got my overall ranks. Plus, I got plus I got each position broken down as well. So lots of information there. Man, it's ugly, dude. Man, it's ugly. All right. Got another running back, though. Oh, that one's not even on the board. And Johnny said, okay, I like my team a lot more now with Gino. Yeah, I bet. I bet Jerry gonna run him into the ground. I mean, yeah, but you got to be able to run through a hole, and I don't know how many what's it called? How many what's it called? I don't know how many holes they're gonna be able to create for them. And River said Hurts got outscored by Bo Nix last year. Did he? I mean, Hurts did miss a couple games at the end of the year, so was that because of it? Who scored more on a points per game basis? I'm gonna go check. I got my default basic league scoring shit right here. Let's go see. Because I didn't have Hurts last year. I actually rarely have Hurts. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, he outscored him by 40 points. He also had how many less games? Let's see. What did Hurts miss? 2 games. I mean, might as well call it 3 games that he missed because he like went out in the very beginning. Yeah. Bo Nix outscored him. Yeah. When you miss 3 games and one person plays all the games, I mean, yeah, it's usually how it's gonna go. And they were also like literally like right back to back. Hurts also outscored Mahomes, Herbert, Purdy. Everyone was all over Purdy's nuts. Hurts outscored him too. I mean, we're still talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're talking about him being QB9 while missing 3 games as well. So, I mean, just saying. And I could care less for Hurts. Like I said, I don't have him anywhere. I usually don't even have him. Andre said, "Who's your most drafted player?" It's tough, man. I have like 70 something of these best ball leagues. I've got like 30 something dynasty leagues. Like it's hard for me to know without like looking at some kind of a chart. Where are we gonna go with this pick? All right, let's see. It's ugly. I'll take Najee though as my number. My number 4 running back needs some depth. I don't have too much QB depth. And Circle Cross has got the best O line he's ever had so far. Who are we talking about? We're still talking about Hurts. Oh no, Javante. Eh, Cowboys. I mean, we can't say the Cowboys like are best anything right now. Like their line is literally the worst they've had in like the last like 15 years, probably. Doug said eat New York style pizza with drizzle buffalo and mayo fire. Nice, nice. Ziggy said, "Let me get an opinion. Huss, that 3 spot, 3 spot G. Keep talking." Oh, I mean the 3 spot's tight. Hell yeah, dude. Never said it wasn't. Bo was a rookie with mid receivers. Hurts as AJ Brown and Smith. Yeah, and they also have Barkley who ran for 2,000 yards and scored like an insane amount of running back points, yards, touchdowns, all that. And then now the Broncos, they brought in Dobbins, they brought in RJ Harvey, and like they're doing a lot of things to fix their rush game. Like you would agree that the Broncos had literally the worst running backs slash rushing attack in the league last year, wouldn't you? And if you do agree with that, don't you agree that it would mean that you'd have to throw the ball more? And wouldn't you agree that if you are throwing the ball more, that equates to more quarterback points? Do you agree with all those things? And it said Ertz in the 8th. Whoa, dude, Ertz in the 8th? Where? Oh, other one. Dude, what? Ertz in the 8th. We got to show it here. Dude, what? Why? T Swain, why? Why so early, dude? You don't have to draft him that early. And top 6 QB in half the games he played last year, not to include the playoffs. Y'all making fun of a Super Bowl MVP. Hurt seems crazy. Well, yeah, I mean, you know how it is. He also did miss games, and he did get outscored by Bo Nix. Those aren't those aren't opinions that he's saying for sure. And Pete, yeah, Saquon running for 2K. Hurts didn't have to throw as much. Yeah, for sure. Made it easy. I mean, dude, that was probably the easiest that he's ever scored that amount of points. Predictions on how many rookie running backs will be in the top 10 this year. 0, unless we have like some insane amount of running backs who actually get hurt. There's like, I don't know, if we have some in astronomical amount of running backs being hurt, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I still think Genty is really the only guy. I mean, maybe Hampton if like Najee's in the doghouse or whatever, but I doubt it. Cali Jam Cowboys are getting wrecked week 1. I'm gonna get wrecked a lot more than week 1. I'll tell you that. I think I'm just happy to be out of AdSeg. Wait, what? Where the hell were you, bro? And Cali Jam said, moving on up. Got to play it. Hold on. Because we've been moving on up. Whew. All right. And sorry, guys, if that sound was super low. Ertz is a great pick in the 18th. Yeah. And River said, yeah, Barkley gets hurt this year. Yeah, let's not wish. I mean, I play in so many fantasy leagues that I don't wish like anything like that on people. Because if you play in as many leagues as I play in, you have everyone and you're going to be going against everyone every week. That's just the way that it works. And TJ said, no voice. What was going on? Was it you couldn't hear the Jeffersons? All right, you know what? We're just gonna go crazy on the running backs here. I mean, only one I really feel secure about is Gibbs. So I'm glad we got a bunch of depth here. What up, T Swain? Says sorry. Yeah, 2 drafts, a little busy to chat. Yeah, for sure, bro. You handle it, brother. And Crispy said, Buddha, where was Buddha? Draft. Let's switch it back. Ooh, you're winning a little bit of an IDP run over there. And Johnny said Cam Ward, great pickup at the 9-11, by the way. Oh, now that's the other one, huh? Yeah, as a third QB, it's not bad. It's not bad. T Swain, let's go with the $5 super chat. He said 3 drafts today. Let's go. Yeah, man. Every day that we do 3 drafts, that means we're ahead of the 300 league pace. So the more that we could do that, the better. Because I want to make sure that we get to 300 leagues. I know we could do it. I know we could fucking do it. It's going to be tough. I know it's going to be tough, but I know that we could do it. And getting to 300 leagues, that means the top prize is going to be $10,000. Yes, I said that correctly. $10,000. And Minnesota Mike, what up, bro? Oh, no voice during the music. Oh, interesting. We said CMC, Barkley, or Henry won't be top 10 RB this season. Hotter take, neither will Jacobs or JT. I mean, I'm curious. I mean, because of injury, because like, yeah, outside of injury, I don't know why they wouldn't. But yeah, who's your top 10? And I'm curious how many rookies that you have going in there. I mean, it's cute when we get the rookies in the top 10, but it's not really realistic. It like rarely happens. And I took Nico number one in best ball. What do you think? Why'd you pick him number one? I mean, I know that all drafts are like different and stuff, but I mean, in these drafts with us, I mean, I know they're super flex, so I mean, players go a little bit later, but he goes in like the third round, like here. Like, why'd you want to pick him that early? Because you really don't have to pick him that early. Brown said my girlfriend encourages my fantasy football because I'm 3 weeks ahead of schedule, converting my garage to a bedroom for her son. Nice, nice. Trip to the dump, paid in it, got the wall up today, got 2 months to finish it, but I'm committing before the football season. Hey, man, see, like football keeps us on a schedule. All right, it's good for us. It keeps us on a nice little schedule. All right, I guess I got all my starters here. I guess it probably. Diggs. All right, let's go, Diggs. Let's get it. Football is a way of life.
But I don't want your life.
Bijan, Gibbs, Bucky, A-Chain, Kyron, Genty, Chase Brown, Hall, Hampton, Harvey Henderson. I mean, I guess why do we think, for one, Genty, just being a rook, everything bad that's over there with the Raiders. Like Hampton, like when he's going to be splitting work with Najee, why would we think him? And Harvey Henderson, like why? Like why do we think that? Especially when you're like praising Bo Nix right now, you're like Bo Nix scored more than Jalen Hurts. So like, why? Like why do you think those guys are going to end up in the top 10? Like Henderson, like I mean, we all know that Stevenson's getting paid like quite a little chunk of money, right? Like he's not just gonna like turn into like zero. He's not going away because the only one who's a starter out of everyone that you mentioned that's a rookie is Genty. None of those other guys are starters even. Girls love it because never on social media, always sleepers. Way better. Yeah, for misogynistic Viking fans. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, and Doug said he knows who's going to be wide receiver one this year. It's going to be Tony.
Man, fuck Tony!
Man, we're getting crazy IDP runs in this 203 right here. Hey, Corey in the house. What up, bro? What's going down, my brother? How's life? And are you ready for some motherfucking football? And Brown, all about grabbing your guy, but Ertz really go in the 7th round of this draft. T Swain, you're gonna have to defend yourself, bro. You're gonna have to defend yourself. Corey says a single QB. Nah, man. You'll probably rarely see me streaming any kind of single QB draft. Nope. Super flex, my friend. Super flex IDP. Yes, sir. The only way to be. And we got 2 drafts going right now. So the one that's up right now is the 203. I'm in the 204. It's going a little bit slower. King D said Ertz was an auto pick. I just saw it. What was it? T Swain? Was Ertz an auto pick in the 8th? Where'd Ertz go? I don't even think Ertz went in the other one yet. Nah, he's still available. Okay. Well, see, and that's all we wanted to know. Was it like on purpose that you drafted him there or not? And he said had the wrong queue up. Okay. That shit happens. Shit happens. Dominic said, wow, he didn't have Taylor in the mix. Didn't he have 1,300 yards? I mean, that's what I'm saying. You know, like I don't know. I don't know River, that well, but there's a lot of people who have like just rookie fever when it comes to redraft, and I'm okay with it because usually those people end up being nice donators, to the leagues. But yeah, just like I don't know, like give me a little bit of history on how many like running backs have actually finished in the top 10 as rookies, because like even the ones who probably did finish in the top 10 as rookies, I bet they were first round draft picks. Like you won't hear me talk too much shit about Genty being in anyone's top 10, but I will question it. But anybody else, but
What up?
realistic, they're going to end up in the top 10 without an insane amount.
I about got shitty, bro. I fucked up and I didn't realize Caden Ellis was still out on the board. I took Jordan Brooks, but Caden Ellis made it back to me.
You still got him. Oh man, we better watch out, because like if Jamie comes in here, I'll be like, man, I really like your IDP, but I just would have taken Caden Ellis over Jordan Brooks though.
Yeah. Yeah.
He loves saying that shit to people. I'm like, they got them both. That shit's irrelevant right now. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. 1,000 million percent.
Yeah, River says same reason Gibbs is a top 3 with Monty there. Genty will get all the work. Najee already on the NFL list. Well, I said he's not going to be on it when the training camp starts. He said JK the most injury prone in the league. Yeah, but he didn't get injured last year. And he said Stevenson fumbles the ball once he's out. Not when you get paid as much as you do. He's not going to be out, like not play anymore. All right, we got Flacco. Now at least I got a 3. And Johnny said, here's my top 10 RBs. They are Dylon. Because I spit hot fire. And Brown said, true, Huss. Even Bijan had a rough rookie year. Exactly. I mean, I'm not saying that these guys are not going to be good for Dynasty and good for the long haul. Like, I'm literally talking about just this year, and that's it, with redraft. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's very, very uncommon that rookie running backs finish in the top 10. And if someone does finish in the top 10, because I mean, like Zeke, like when he finished there, I'm pretty sure even Josh Jacobs finished top 10 or top 12. But those guys were actually drafted in the first round. I mean, Zeke was like a 4 overall. What was Jacobs? 16 overall, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, look, even Najee went for 1,000 yards in his rookie year. I don't even think that he finished as a top 10 guy. So like, even just like 1,000 yards isn't even enough to get you into the top 10 sometimes. And Johnny said Ellis is good, but he had 70 more points last year than ever before. They added to the LB room. I like Brooks. He's the pick there, perennial 300 pointer. Yeah, I mean, the reason why I have Ellis over Brooks, because I have Ellis 3 and Brooks 5. So, we're splitting hairs either way. Both of them are in my top 5. Ellis's offense is not as good as Brooks's offense. That's literally why I split the hairs just a little bit. Because, I mean, Miami, they kind of added to their linebacker room also. I mean, not as much as Atlanta did, but they did add.
Yeah.
Said Bijan had a rough rookie year because Arthur Smith has zero business running an offense. Yeah, but see, like that also goes into like literally everything. So like, why would like based on last year, because you're basing this all off of the past. If you're basing this off of last year, why would RJ Harvey be a top 10 running back when look at their offense last year? It's all predicated on the pass. Yeah, I don't know where Derek is. Derek's all over the place, man. I think I think he's like forcing himself to not join more best ball drafts right now. I think that's what it is. And you know, it's I mean, this isn't a bar, but if we were a dispensary, it's it's gonna be tough not to smoke weed or buy weed if you're hanging out in the dispensary all the time. I mean, that's a pretty good analogy. They said the Jets suck ass. That's why I'm always taking Sherwood. I mean, I got Sherwood number 4. So I mean, literally, I mean, Caden Ellis, Sherwood, and Brooks, the guys who go there at end of the 11th and the early 12th. Those are three of my top 6.
Yeah.
I really didn't want to get Shah, but because I only have 2 QBs, I like my offense. I feel like I got a really good offense for once. Like no three QBs, but like I feel really good about the top heaviness of this team.
Yeah, you sniped the fuck out of me all over the place.
Fuck yeah, bro. Hell yeah. And River said JK had 3 good games last season when he was the most inefficient RB in the league. I mean, that all being said, why did they pay him to bring him on to Denver then? Like that's what, why, if he was that bad and that horrible, why is he still in the NFL? And why is he on Denver right now? And Lyle said, Buddha. I think some vet RBs have been undervalued because of it, like Kyron Williams last year because of Corum. We know how that played out. Yeah, I mean, remember how who was the remember Estime last year? Remember how everyone was all over Estime's nuts? Like because there's nobody there. Like that was the thing. There's nobody there. Like why wouldn't he be like just really great? There's nobody there. Maybe because he sucks and he's drafted in like the 4th or 5th round because the Broncos didn't really like him that much. He just happened to be there. So yeah, I mean, everybody gets so enamored with rookie fever that I just take the exact opposite when we're talking about redraft, because more often than not, I'm the one who's going to be right about that because people have crazy ass expectations for these rookies. Harbaugh also said that the draft is the lifeline of the team, asking about signing JK. Also signed JK after the draft. Well, I mean, we'll see if he's not the starter or not, because like I know everybody who's like, if this was fantasy football, like, we're talking about the NFL, if they were playing in fantasy football, like, yeah, it would for sure be Hampton, and RJ Harvey, and just like nobody else would get the ball, for like playing Madden with them. But it's not. These guys are, like Hampton's a 1st round draft pick. They're planning on having him for at least 5 years. You're going to burn him out in his 1st year. You're going to make sure to run him into the ground, their 1st year. I don't know. And RB don't need 400 touches to be top 10, only about 250 to 280 and some PPR work. Yeah, because of injuries, though. Because there's always injuries to running backs, no matter how we slice it. There's guys who've had good seasons that don't end up being top 10. So I had to learn to refrain from some drafts. Don't want to overextend myself before the season even starts. Yeah, but like that's why best ball is great, because you draft and there's no commitment other than the draft. That's it.
Yep.
I say I'm not talking about RBs that suck. These guys are studs. I see the film. I mean, everybody who's drafted in the NFL is a stud in college. I mean, they just are. Like all of them are, because only 1% of college players even move on to the NFL. Like Shedeur Sanders was even a stud in college, right?
Yep.
Just saying. And either way, I'm always playing the opposite end of this spectrum, like I said, because people go so crazy on these rookies that I need to be one of the sensible people who like gotta remind everyone what's going on and not blow their load on these rookies in redrafts.
Yep.
Do it in Dynasty. I mean, that's where it's at. Redraft, dude. I mean, I've been around long enough to see that all the people who draft these rookies in redraft, a lot of them get dropped. after a couple weeks, because if they don't do anything right away, a lot of people don't have the patience. River says Sanders is 100 times the QB that Gabriel is. Yeah, but like Sanders is like not even a drop in the bucket of what Flacco is. And how old's Flacco? Because yeah, Gabriel doesn't matter. Yeah, Flacco's 40, and like Shador can't even hold his jock strap. So like, yeah, fuck Gabriel. Who cares about Gabriel? Gabriel's never gonna start, but Shador is probably not gonna start anytime either. Oh man, huge ass. I didn't even see it. Snatched up some strange. Like Najee, dude's okay, but in my opinion, will the rookie take over? I surely think so. Well, see, the thing is like, is the rookie, like, I think people, when they say the rookie's gonna take over, they think the rookie's gonna take over 100% to 0, and that's like not gonna be the case. And Harbaugh's all over Hampton's nuts, like he is. I'm not saying he's not. But he's also not going to workhorse him. It's going to be some kind of a split the entire season. Round 15th. And Circle Cross says Najee's cheeks. He is, but hasn't he ran for like 1,000 yards every single year?
Yes, he has.
Like how is like Najee so ass, but like nobody brings up anything about the Steelers being ass and how the Steelers have no line, and how since they haven't had Big Ben, that like they haven't been able to like move their offense like before. Like Najee's quarterback was Kenny Pickett. Like, you remember that, right? Just saying. Because, yeah, let me see. What's Najee done year over year?
I got my first share of RJ Harvey.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, Najee's only rushed for over 1,000 yards in every single year of his career. Like, yeah, he's ass. Tell me another running back that's done that the first 4 years of their career, rush for over 1,000 yards, that everybody unanimously hates. On one of the shittiest, like, has one of the shittiest lines out of everybody.
Shittiest offensive line, period. Like, maybe in history.
I'm not a Najee truther, and he definitely didn't do himself a service by he definitely hasn't done himself any kind of service by like getting the firework in the eye or whatever. But it's crazy to me that people think that Hampton is going to be the workhorse of that team and Najee's like not going to be involved at all. And Ron shouting out Marky Mark.
What up, man? What'd he say?
And Circle Cross at 1,000 yards, 3 yards at a time. Yeah. I mean, but we could probably go through some of the best running backs in the league right now, and they haven't ran for 1,000 yards for the first 4 years in their career. Should we put that to the test and go look at some of the top RBs and see if they did that? Let's go see. And we'll go off of last year, like just top RBs. Gibbs, start there. Gibbs has only had 2 seasons, but he did not rush for 1,000 yards as a rookie. Saquon.
That's beautiful right there.
Saquon only rushed for 1,000 yards twice in his first 4 seasons. Bijan has been in the league 2 years, and he's only rushed for 1,000 yards once. Derrick Henry rushed for 2,000 yards twice in his first 4 seasons. A-Chain. has never rushed for 1,000 yards. Jacobs rushed for 1,000 yards 3 times out of his first 4 seasons. And he was pretty unanimously hated, even after 2022, when he kind of re-put himself on the map. Kyren Williams, he did not rush for 1,000 yards as a rookie. He did the next 2 years. Kamara has never rushed for 1,000 yards in his career. James Cook rushed for 1,000 yards 2 out of 3 years. James Conner has rushed for 1,000 yards in his last 2 seasons, and it took him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It took him in his 7th year. He rushed for 1,000 yards, and then his 8th year he ran for 1,000 yards. Never anything before that. Chase Brown never rushed for 1,000. Bucky here 1 for 1 year, 1,000 yard season. Jonathan Taylor rushed for 1,000 yards 2 times in his first 4 years. So, I mean, I just went down the list right there, and Najee's done something that none of these other guys have done. It's just crazy that, like, he gets the hate that he does.
Yeah.
So, guess what my dumbass did in the other draft, not the one that's on the board. I took Kyler Murray and I took Trevor Lawrence. Guess what they have in common?
Bye week.
Same fucking bye week.
Yeah.
Good thing I got fucking Anthony Richardson and Joe Flacco to make up for it, I guess.
TJ said, what about Zeke? Well, I mean, I was just looking at the list of like players that actually did good last year. But let's go look at Zeke. Zeke ran for 1,000 yards 3 out of his first 4 seasons. There you go. And Najee's never been a top 15 RB. That's why. Well, is that his fault though? Or could it be that shitty offense that he's been a part of for the last 4 years of his career? Because I don't know if you guys remember when he was with Big Ben. Do you remember how many PPR stats he had in his first year with Big Ben?
It was like, man, he did really good.
Yeah, he only had 74 receptions. You know, I mean, I don't know if you guys think that's a lot or not, but I mean, he only had 74 receptions as a rookie. But then you get all the bullshit quarterbacks, and people act like that, like, is that Najee's fault that Big Ben like tired and like like he was fucking with you know, working with Duck Hodges and Mason Rudolph and shit.
Yeah.
He said they need Najee there, so Hampton don't have to run 370 times like Barkley. Same story with JK. What do you mean like Barkley? I mean, they don't have anybody over there. I mean, besides Shipley. Yeah, see, the difference is, I mean, with everyone that you guys are mentioning, and then Najee's actually going from like one of the worst situations to a very positive situation. That's all I'm saying. And he's not going to be someone who gets just a 0, who's like never involved. Man.
I got some more jellies. I got more. Come on, I got some more. Come on, I got some more.
I think you're chill out.
I got some more.
Some more what?
I got jelly.
Your mom said no.
Hey, Snoop the Whoop in the house. What up? What up?
No. Only one.
And Brown said, fair argument, Huss. He said, I mean, look at Saquon on the Giants versus the Eagles. I mean, come on, man. Like, the Giants thought that Saquon wasn't good because he played on the Giants. Like, he goes to the Eagles, and then everyone remembers, oh, yeah, this guy was drafted second in the NFL draft. He actually is very good. Yeah. Guess we forgot because he played on the Giants and he fucking sucked there because he kept getting hurt and kept making business decisions. Snoop the Whoop, what up, bro? And Doug said, what about Arian Foster and Peterson? I mean, I'm not going to look up Arian Foster's stats because he's a bum. I went to high school with that guy. Till he comes on the podcast, I'm not showing him any love. Peterson, yeah, I mean, Peterson, I'm sure. Wait, did he get injured in his second or third year? He might not have hit it because of injury. Yeah, Najee is not Saquon, no. But that doesn't negate the point that Brown was making and that I've made either. That Najee is going from literally one of the worst situations for a running back to a very, very positive situation for running backs.
Yes.
They ran Barkley into ground. They'll never be the same. Any running back has carried the ball more than 371 times, never finished as a top 15 ever again. Yeah. I guess I wouldn't apply to Najee, huh? Brian said, let me peep the board. Well, here goes the whole board right there. You can actually see the whole thing. And Pete Cali Jam, the meatloaf. And TJ said AP did 1,200 for each of his first 4 years. You know what's crazy? If I wonder how many yards. Well, it's probably during his 2000 year where he ran for like 296 yards on the Chargers. I still remember that shit. It's fucking hilarious. Brian said, why are you also RB heavy? I go into other drafts and almost overdrafting RB. Wait, what? Why do I go RB heavy? I go into other drafts and I'm almost overdrafting. Oh, well, are you talking about the best ball drafts though? Because don't forget, there's no waivers in this. So like that is one of the the big things in these best ball drafts. There's no trades, there's no waivers. So yeah, people definitely go RB crazy. It ain't gonna be like this in all the redraft leagues, that's for sure. Definitely not gonna be like this in the dynasties where there's so many RBs. So I'm just saying every team needs 2 RBs. 1 RB can't get every touch. Only the 49ers do that, and the Eagles last year and destroys the player. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just I've said it before and I'll say it again. Like the league is like it's a 2 RB, it's a 2-headed RB league. Pretty much everybody's running that. Oh yeah, of course that's still the single game rushing record. 296 yards in one game. That's probably never going to be beat.
Probably not.
Ever.
Yes, I did.
They should have let him go over 300. And Sam School. They look at CMC, bro, gonna tear us. Man, River. Man, come on. Don't be one of these casual, like, fantasy clowns, like the fantasy counselors. Oh, this guy's going to get hurt, and he's going to get hurt, and when he gets hurt, I'm going to, like, get so happy and, like, go cry on social media because I was right about someone getting hurt. Like, man, I mean, we got to evolve a little bit past that, okay? We have to evolve past that. Like, these are actually, like, real people, you know, with lives. So let's not wish injuries upon people. Chewy, what up? Yes, I'm in 12 leagues this year, got 0 shares. That's fine, man. But yeah, 12 leagues, you know, I mean, for around our circle, that's rookie numbers. You know, like I said, like most of us around here have everybody in some shape or form on a team. And we're going against everybody in some shape or form on a team. I mean, just me, I've got 30 plus dynasties. You know, like these best balls. I mean, shit, I'm in over 70. We're pushing 80. When it comes to redraft, I'm probably gonna have like 12 or 15 redrafts. You know, we're just a different breed of fantasy football player around here. So we can't we don't wish injury upon anyone, because if we do, that means we're cursing our own team at the exact same time. Round 18. All right. Just because I'm weak on quarterbacks, let's get the combo of Shuck and Rattler. And Tony said, grade for my two teams when you can. All right. I might have to do it a little bit early. I am I mean, if people start throwing super chats in here, I don't know what's gonna happen. If we start doing some dabs, because I'm already kind of fading a little bit. TJ said, I'm just watching for the 370 pluses as a pattern for the following season. Yeah, but like who got 370 touches last year? Let's just start there.
I think Kyron Williams got like 350 something.
Let's see. Most touches for RBs in 2024. I mean, Saquon got 378. And how many of those touches was he untouched? Like not even touched. Not even touched at all. Let's see. But yeah, Bijan 365, Kyren 350, Derrick Henry 344, Josh Jacobs 337. I mean, there's literally one person who got over 370 last year, and that was Saquon. Only nine running backs even got over 300 touches. Where am I going with this next? Fuck it. Let's go Henry. Hunter Henry, that is. Sounds good, Crispy. You'll be after you'll be after T Swain. That's what I said. There was only one person who got over 370 last year. And as like I said, any RB with over 370 touches never finished as a top 15 again the rest of their career. And TJ said, not true. Henry did it 2 years in a row. I mean, come on, man. Like, sounds good, Lau. Yeah, man. Come on, River. I mean, I'm just saying, man, amongst your crew and, amongst those 12 leagues that you're playing, I mean, I'm not even trying to talk shit. I'm just saying, like those kind of arguments like might fly. But like, I don't know. Like, nobody's fading like Saquon like that. Like, even if he gets hurt, like, who is more likely than Saquon or Derrick Henry to run for 2,000 yards this year? Like it's no risk it, no biscuit. If your first or second round draft pick goes down and you lose and you blame that means you suck at fantasy football. Like that's just the way that it is. One person's injury will not cost you a season. It doesn't matter what it is.
No.
Got to be on it. That's what it is. Got to be on it. We are. You'll see during the season, River, when you see me going live like twice a day where we're talking about news for a portion of it. I mean, during the season, it's going to be news/pickups during the week. Guys who are just putting on the radar that nobody else is even thinking about yet. All types of shit. And yeah, River, you should totally jump into one of these best balls with us because they're only $11. You can put your knowledge to the test. And I mean, there's thousands of dollars at stake and there's no management. All you do is draft and then that's it. And then the season plays itself out and your best players start every single week. That's the best part about it. Yeah. He said Barkley also has a top 3 O-line. I mean, I'm going to say that the Eagles still have the best O-line. Especially now, like look at what's it called? The Lions. They lost their center. I mean, I'm not saying that the Bucks are like one of the best, lines, but they lost their left tackle for at least 4 weeks. So it's like little bits of injuries are just hurting people's shits, man. Says Saquon will be top 15. He got tackled less than 5 times last year. Yeah, he just didn't get tackled a lot last year. I mean, that's different. Like even Ricky Williams, like when he came on the show, he was talking about those 2 years where he led the league in rushing attempts. Like he still has the most rushing attempts in a 2-year span. And like he can't even remember his stats. He was like, what were my stats from that first year? And like what was the yards per carry? And I don't remember it off the top of my head, but it was something, and it was like 4.3 or 4.5 yards per carry. He was like, yeah. He was like, that season was nice. He was like, it felt like nobody was tackling me. But he was like, the next season, what was my yards per carry? It was like 3.2 or some shit. He was like, that year was hard as fuck.
Yeah.
He was like, everybody was all over me that year. TJ said the following year, the RB trends to struggle to play more than 10 games. I'm with you on it, on being leery with Barkley's injury history. Yeah, I mean, should we go draft Barkley in every single league that you have? Probably not. But I know people are going to feel real goofy because he is behind still the best line in football. If he ends up repeating any kind of season that he had last year, people are going to be really mad. Then you know it's going to happen next year. Next year is going to be a little bit of a dip, and that's when everyone's going to be buying him extremely high. CNC, the chronic bilateral tendonitis, not going away. I don't wish injury on anyone, just being real with the draft someone. I mean, but no risk it, no biscuit. That's what it is, man. No risk it, no biscuit. That's why someone would risk it, because it's worth a championship. Because he's not the only person that you're going to draft.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I am so very, very glad to have Derrick Henry and Christian McCaffrey on the same team.
Yeah.
And then I got Derrick Henry and A-Chain on the other one.
Nice. Solid.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he said we got pro drafters every time now. I mean, I don't know how many drafts do you have to do to be considered a pro. I mean, we got multiple people in this tournament that have done over 100 drafts just in this tournament, in addition to everything else. Hot take: Saquon outscores Dallas's whole running back room with their stud RBs. Yeah, that's spicy.
Behind that.
That's real spicy.
I almost fucking agree with that.
I mean, what's his name? Was it Hugh Jass? No, it was Ziggy, who was he got Javonte in the 9th round. He's like, look at that! I got Javonte. He's going for 1,515 touchdowns this year.
I hope so. I mean, I'm all for it, but I'm rooting for you too.
Chewy said, I wish I could trade A-Chain for Barkley, but I love me some A-Chain. Yeah. Crispy agrees with that. Lots of players get hurt at MetLife during the big name players. Yeah, definitely. And Henry's not human. You can't compare any of the RBs to Henry. Rushed for 378. He only rushed 378 times once. Yeah, I mean, because there's so many times he breaks off like 60-plus yarders. But why is Derrick Henry human but Saquon's not? I mean, I guess Saquon got hurt like a couple times in his career. But, like, I don't know. That's also like playing at MetLife Stadium. Every other game. Half the games of the season. I mean, it just ruins people there. Come on, King D. I got my guy ready. He said it's touches, not rushes. Yeah, because Saquon didn't rush over 370 times. I think he rushed 340 or 344, 45, something like that. How much money do I have to make off fantasy every year to be considered a pro? Yeah, right. I mean, does it pay for your full year of life? I've never gotten that much. Last year I did make close to 5,000. That was a really good year. Tony said, bro, how many am I in? I've lost count. Let's see. You are in 26. 26. He says, I'm pushing 30. Just don't even count. I mean, if we make it to 300, we're talking about $10,000 on the line here. You want as many lottery tickets as you can get.
Absolutely.
$10,000 payout. I mean, anyone who wins that, that'd be more money than I've ever won in a single year from fantasy. Riverside wouldn't take CMC if he fell to round 5. Man, I mean, I hope that it's like that for a lot of people, because then it means people like me who, I guess, that we have just super big balls, I guess, to take CMC.
You want to start a league?
Chewy, I declined CMC and Kittle for A-Chain. Yeah, I wouldn't do that in a dynasty either. Said, nah, but they're running that boy into the ground. Maybe. And Brown, yeah, man, I posted on Patreon earlier that that Fant got cut. And Rivers said for what, in 4 weeks until he gets hurt. I mean, everybody in the NFL has the exact same chance of getting hurt, right? Especially running backs. Even more of a chance that those running backs will get hurt. Like I want, like, someone like Rivers should totally go through the season and just look at what percentage of running backs get hurt and miss at least 2 games throughout the year. Sure, it would surprise everybody because it's a very huge percentage.
Why you got to draft well.
And Crispy said, you're going to lose all your fancy foosball games.
You gonna lose all your fancy foosball games.
All right. Got Yvonne. Chewy said, I won my deep money league 2 seasons in a row. Does that make me a pro? I don't know. Is that like a home league? Saquon, fresh big name player, don't play through minor injuries when there's nothing to play for. I mean, yeah, man. Like, people make business decisions when they're on shitty teams. Brown said, I lost count after 30. I'm guessing I'm around 40 now. Yeah, Brown, you're just a little north of 40. That's, I think, 44, maybe 45.
That's a joke, isn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't say. I'm pretty sure it was.
There's 2 people in this tournament with over 100 teams so far. Give
And
2 guesses who one of them is. And Chewy said, I'm 34 Wednesday. Nice. Happy early birthday, bro. Smoke a bowl in lieu of you, man.
I'm 34 already. It doesn't hurt that bad.
And Dominic said, love CMC. Yeah, I mean, everybody hates when players get hurt, but, like, guess we also forget that, like, CMC was also bred for this, right?
But like, it's in his fucking lineage. You know what I mean? Like, did you watch him coming up through college, bro? They
You
were
don't even have to do that.
to the ground.
Did you see him on the Super Bowl gridiron with Super Bowl confetti coming down all over his face 2 years in a row as like a baby? Like, that's what he was born into, being a Super Bowl champion son. He was bred for this shit way more than his other brothers too, because his older brother, he's all right. Younger brother, at least he made the league, but he ain't nothing like CMC.
No, he's one of a kind.
Chewy said, I'm trying a cigar for my birthday Wednesday. Any recommendations, chat? You talking like a cigar, like wrap for weed? Like, because maybe I can help you out there, but real cigars, no.
Well, they say, what's those ones?
The Cubans?
Cubans. There you go.
But if someone already doesn't have them, I doubt you're getting them by Wednesday, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said real cigars. I'm assuming he's going to like one of those cigar lounges or whatever. Like, that's what I'm assuming. I have no idea, man. Those cigar baristas, they'll fucking tell you.
They'll get you right.
Yeah, for sure.
You took all the fucking shitty backup quarterbacks that I could have took. You know that, right?
Man. You're welcome. Saving you from making a mistake. He said it's a home league, but everybody knows football. My commish kid is married to Cooper Resch. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, not all leagues are created equal. People can think of me as an asshole for saying that, but it's just true. And I don't know what type of league that you have, but I know the most common league is a 10-man single QB, no IDP, shit like that. And I just don't. Those leagues just aren't the same. Like if you played in like any of our leagues that are like the super flex with IDP and you like got to start like 19 starters, like there is no accidental wins at all.
No.
Giants on top of paying for all my 30 plus leagues. I paid 2 months rent with fantasy last year. That was tight. He said I had mad second places too. Could have been way better. Yeah, there you go, man. I mean, even that fantasy football pays 1 month of like, adult rent. Yeah, for sure, man. I'd say that's a good year. I mean, that's 1/12 of your yearly fucking expense.
Absolutely.
That's big time.
Y'all are gonna. Hey, this tournament's gonna fucking get us into a totally different house.
Hey,
We win that 10K.
Gotta will it into existence, my friend. I'm doing the same every night. I'm praying to the fantasy gods that I am drafting, the correct lottery ticket here, because every year before this, I mean, I'm not saying that the prizes weren't big. I mean, they were fucking big. 5,000, to last year, 5,000 some change, whatever the hell it was. I mean, that's big time. But now we're talking about jumping into $10,000. Like that's just a whole nother level of fantasy money.
Yes,
That's life-changing money for a lot of people.
it is.
For sure.
It is going to be.
Dominic said I'm like 145. Like 145 leagues? What are we talking about? What was the 145? You're 145 years old?
145 pounds.
Pete said the real crispy got to be one north of 100. Yep. He's one of them.
Yep. And then Brown.
Yep. That's the other one. Yeah, Dominic said Swisher Sweet is high class. For sure, man. For sure. I would always like, everyone loves the flavored ones. I would always have really good weed, so I wouldn't even care about getting the flavors. As long, I would just a lot of times get the plain Swisher Sweets.
Yeah. Yeah, the regular Swishers are as long as you got good tasting trees, you know what I'm saying? That's my favorite.
Yeah, you getting that bullshit flour. And Pete said, how much is Uncle Sam going to eat on that 10K? I mean, if I was you, I'd figure out a way to claim it. It's the way that I'm going to send it. I'm going to send it in 2 $5,000 checks, so it doesn't trigger anything with your banks. And then, you guys are going to handle it however you're going to handle it.
Yeah.
I said, or come to Vegas. I'll give you fucking cash. Then you can really figure out, you can really, figure out whatever you want to do with it. Claim it, not
like I'm coming to Vegas, baby.
I could take it out of your winnings, send you enough for a ticket. And
there you go.
You come to Vegas and get all that cash.
There we go, baby. That's how we're going to do this.
That's
baby, come to Vegas.
That's real gangster shit right there. Gotta come collect my 10 G's.
Asshole. I don't think so.
He's really excited about coming to Vegas, guys.
Oh yeah. Brown said, he said that. He said, when I win, I'm coming to Vegas. He said up to 10K can be non-taxable gift, right?
$999,999. I do believe.
I think so, right? I mean, that's why I said like I would just send it in two. Like I'm not gonna get a $10,000 check for someone. Like if someone's not coming to Vegas, I'll get 2 $5,000 checks, and send it that way. And then you can deposit it, on separate times so it doesn't trigger, shit with your bank or like whatever. But yeah, that's just one of those things, man. When we start collecting money like that, we got to figure out how to put it on your taxes. Like Uncle Sam wants a cut. I mean, but it's also one of these things, man. Like if you're not doing a bunch of shady shit, you're not going to be audited either. Like over like an extra $5,000 here. Yeah, in family. In family, I think 15K can be up to is non-taxable, is what I think. Because that's what because I think like a lot of these rich money people, you know, like throughout the year, they pay their kids a salary of like close to $15,000 or whatever. And then it's a tax write-off for the company, and it's a tax-free gift. Or no, if it's no, I guess it would be taxable if it's for employment. I don't know, but either way, you know, 15K I think is the thing there. And TJ said we are family. I know, right?
That's
A
right.
friend in weed is a friend indeed.
Indeed.
And Michael said what up, bro? He said some negative Nancy's on tonight. Oh, I mean, there's always going to be some people, you know, who hate on certain fantasy people, but I think River's all right. We'll see if he hangs around. Yeah, I mean, how many IDPs do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need 5 or 6 more.
What the fuck just happened there? I know I'm tripping. I gotta be tripping.
What happened?
Trey Lance just got drafted, and it's not even the 35th round.
Lay low. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
Can I have some? I want some.
Devo. What up, Devo? What's going down, bro? We're talking about how the best ball tournament is getting up to, like, if we get to 300 leagues, it's going to be a $10,000 prize. And we are on pace as of now. And yeah, it is going to be amazing times. I can tell you that much. But yeah, that would be fucking sick. Someone wins. Come to Vegas. Just do a little 2-day turnaround trip or something.
Yeah.
Anybody who wins. It's funny. TJ said, Mark, heard how excited your wife was. Going to Vegas. Yep. Right, TJ? Yeah, Heineke would start before Lance for sure. And Pete said, brothers from many mothers. Yes, sir. And Dominic said, Uncle Alex. Dude. Yeah, but I still can't believe like how big this tournament's getting this year. Cause there was a point like this year where I was like, man, I don't even know how the fuck we're gonna make it to 200. And then I started doing the Saturday and Sunday morning, and the slow draft started taking off. That's really what it was. Like the slow drafts filling so fast. That's what helped this really like take off.
Yeah.
That's why we can't stop doing the slow drafts. Those like, man, those are like helping us like push so much.
Yes, sir.
Aw, man. Wait, where? Where is it? You guys are in round 27. We're only in round, well, I guess we're in round 26. We're not that far off.
No.
Yeah, man, this tourney's awesome. Next year it's going to be interesting. I do want to try to get an offense only tournament, like going like the same type of thing. It's going to be hard though.
Yeah.
Jonathan Moxon is only one man. And Chewy said, you're making me want to light up. He said, but I will not smoke in my fiance's apartment, only vaping. Okay, so cheers. Okay, well, here, let me hit the vape for you, okay? There we go. Now we're vaping together. Yeah, got to do whatever you got to do. You know, I'm not for disrespecting people's houses if that's disrespect to them. because there are some people who hate the smell of weed. I mean, I don't even notice it, but some people do. And Crispy Brown, love you, Crispy. Nothing but love, brother. And Chewy, aka pre-rolls, yes sir, yes sir. Jamie in the house. What up, bro? What up,
What up?
Jamie? Big Game James in the house. Oh, back on the clock. Oh man, fuck you, huge ass. All right, lucky I got all those backups because the only backup that I wanted to get actually got sniped from me. Screw you, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I suppose you were a little weak at QB.
I mean, yeah, I only have two. I only drafted 2 in the top 10.
Yeah.
So those are the only ones who I really consider starters. But yeah, I got Flacco and I got the Shuck and Rattler. Brown's about time. Jamie shows up. He's on the clock, bro. Jamie, quit slacking.
Bro, come on, bro.
It was a tequila and a taco day today. Nice, nice. All right. Might be time for another bowl.
Is it dab time yet?
Almost. I want to see someone throw in the super chat here and we get a fat dab going.
Come on, guys. I want to do a fucking dab. Let's get it going, baby. Let's get it going.
I'll pack a bowl though while we wait. Yeah, I'm okay not having any of my backup quarterbacks because, yeah, I mean, having Flacco, even if he's, the quarterback for a good majority of the season, really just as long as my QBs, as long as my first 2 don't get hurt, I mean, I really only need those other guys for depth during bye weeks and shit or during really shitty weeks anyways.
I got 2 fucking turds as fucking my third quarterback. I mean, my theory here is I'm really, really hoping that Winston comes back, beats Russ, and not comes back, but Winston just beats Russ and fucking is a starting quarterback because that is going to help me out.
He's more likely to get traded somewhere when that happens. But why wouldn't he? Why isn't it a possibility of him getting traded if Dart is actually like good enough to be the backup?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. I mean, a lot of these rookies, like, even though a lot of people swear to God that they're going to start, some of them aren't even good enough to be backups right away. Like, they're like the third string emergency, quarterbacks.
Yes. So, I'm thinking like, for sure,
that motherfucker never repicked.
The Saints need
tag him again, Jamie. Keep tagging his ass. Because I only removed it because I thought he was going to repick right then. And Lau said, I picked Dart. Yeah, I'm not mad at picking Dart. The coaches are already stroking him off, saying that there's going to be a point in time where he comes in and plays this year. They're very non-committal about it, but he just replied 5 minutes ago. No, you're on the clock, Jamie. He made his pick. Uh-oh, we got trades going down. Trades in the 115. Do. Let's see what this trade is. This is, let's see. One of these trades that I really hate. 511 and the 911 for the 606 and the 806.
Yeah.
I really hate trades like that. I mean, unless you have someone who you really want to get, it's kind of like no point. Like, said he picked, but he never gave me a second notification. It's my turn. He's never going to give you notifications. We just got to remember that's the guy. Like, if anybody saw the message that I did about like people getting pissed about someone not tagging, it's him. He's not going to tag you. I'm sorry.
Who?
It sucks.
Hernandez.
Yeah. That sucks. I've already mentally made a note. If anybody sees him tagged, just go check the draft, because he probably already made his pick and he probably didn't tag the next person. That's what I'm doing. Anytime I see that he's on the clock, I'm not that he has been tagged, I go check the draft, and a lot of times he's already made his pick and then I just tag the next person. Man, it is ugly. It is ugly. Getting down to the nittiest of the grittiest. How many IDP do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so I need just 2 more and we're good. Christian says that the same coaches that cut Barkley. Ziggy said, "How somebody get a grade, bro? This is the best team I drafted. I want to see if I if I wasted this $1,000 on this hooker or not." So you think that the grade of this team is gonna be based on that? Is that what you think? The grade of your team is gonna be based on? Because I would say there's a lot of things that you could base if it was a waste of money or not. And Mike said Mark should grade Huss and vice versa. We could do that. I'm never opposed to getting my team graded. I just usually never grade mine. Like if someone asks me to, I will. I'll grade it just as harshly as others would. T. Swain with the super chat. You the man. There we go. He wants to make sure that we're getting a dab going. And dude, I gotta go drain the main vein. I don't want to cough so much that I like piss my pants or something over here. Let me go do that real quick. And I'll put on a song so Mark can either hang out or talk, and either way you should be able to hear him. And let me see. Oh, here we go for 8 Mile. This one we started a little earlier, and I'll be right back. And T. Swain, you the man. Dabs are coming.
Quentin Lake in both drafts, same time.
who fucking knows their playbook and like all shit like that. You got to play them twice. Or because of injury. I mean, yeah. I mean, if he's just really getting destroyed by his by the defense because the line is so bad. I mean, Kirk Cousins was getting destroyed behind that line last year. Rob said just finished a blunt of wine gelato runs. Nice. Sounds tasty. It'd be also dumb of New Orleans, but they do some dumb shit. Yeah, I mean, you need a quarterback, of course. Like fucking Derek Carr just retired. Like he was like, you know, I mean, at least who we thought was going to be their franchise quarterback for a couple years, but yeah, like I mean, there's a lot of things wrong with New Orleans. Obviously, the quarterback is like the biggest thing that's wrong with them, but I mean, a lot of their defense is getting older. Like, I mean, they're gonna have turnover there. Offensive line. I mean, just yeah, they got a lot of issues right now. Right, exactly. Yeah, no one wants to take on Cousins' contract. Like it's a fucking ridiculous fucking contract. What isn't it like? Wasn't it like 4 years, like 190 or some shit like that? It's
Yeah,
something insane like that. I'm gonna go look it up right now.
oh shit.
Yeah, 4 years, 180. Excuse me, I was wrong by 10 million. But yeah, 4 years, 180, and 100 of it is guaranteed. And 24 and 25 are fully guaranteed. So that's why next year, that's when they can make some moves with them. But yeah, it would, if they really didn't want him and they released him, like people, you know, there was speculation and rumor behind that. Like they would have had to pay him so much fucking money to do that. And it would have counted so much against the cap. Yeah, fuck. It would have been 75 mil dead cap.
That's not
40 of it would is his cap hit this year. So yeah, next year that's when it gets cheaper, but it's still expensive for them to get out of the Kirk Cousins business either way. And Lyle said Malik Willis isn't that bad.
What are you talking about, Willis?
I mean, he's not that good either, you know. But yeah, I feel you. So I thought Ryan Tannehill would go somewhere. Yeah, he's old, man.
Simmons is old.
Kamara isn't that young anymore either. I mean, I'm just saying, right? Like, I mean, their whole team is about to be like in a turnover. Like they're gonna the Saints. Like, I mean, you know, with the quarterback issues and shit now, and yeah, just Kamara's old. Like, look at their wide receivers. Like, I mean, it's Olave. Like, I don't know, like who else there is like really like that special for like the NFL.
Rashid Shaheed.
I mean, he's good, but like I don't know if he's, you know, he's no top end like kind of guy. Their tight ends suck. I mean, suck by like top end standards. Their line's okay. You know, nothing to brag about.
Yep.
And I would say their cornerbacks are probably their biggest commodities on defense because they're a little bit younger. Their line's kind of old. Linebackers are kind of old. Safeties, well, I guess safeties are a little younger compared to some of the others.
Oh shit. We finally finished one of the slow drafts that I started.
Nice. Which one was that?
I believe it was. Hold on, I'll tell you.
Brown said, "What the fuck was ATL thinking?" Yeah, thinking you wouldn't have thought that, dude. How did we catch up to the first draft?
I don't remember the name of it.
might be able to tell by this. Field of Dreams.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah,
That was it.
I don't see a drafting next to it. There you go.
Yeah, no, it's finished.
Let's see. How many do we have still going right now? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 12 slow drafts going right now.
I feel like these slow drafts are getting drafted more like dynasty teams. Just because it's got the feel of a dynasty draft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. I could definitely mess with the psyche.
It's hands down the biggest dab I've ever done.
Yeah.
And I didn't even cough yet.
Cali Jam said they have the first time head coach walking into that mess. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Let's see. How many IDPs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. I got my 10. Yes. All right. Yeah, and I still don't know how the hell did we catch up and pass the draft? You guys were beating us by a decent amount. And now this draft's about to finish first. Somehow. And who do we got for the grades? We got T Swain, Crispy, and Lalo Lyle. And oh yeah, T Swain's in both, right? Yeah. So after I make my pick here, we'll grade. We'll get into yours. And T Swain already made his last pick because he is at the 1 spot. All right, fuck it. Okay. T Swain, here we go. Goff, T-Law, Rogers, Rudolph, Hooker, and Mullins got all the backups. Okay. I would say that this would be a B because I got 2 B's and a C plus here. You would bring them up, and then you got all your backups, so that'd bump it up to a B plus for the QBs. Bijan, Brees Hall. Oh shit, is that all though? 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, no. Yeah, so Bijan and Brees, that's it. I mean, I would call that a B plus because one's an A, one's a B. But then because you only got 2, it's going to drop you down a grade also. So that's going to drop this from a B plus to a B. Pass catchers, Brian Thomas, Metcalf, J-Mo, Ertz. I mean, it was auto, but it's still Ertz. And then Hawkinson and Mandrews. I mean, Thomas is a B plus, Metcalf's a B, but then we got a lot of B minuses here. I think I'm gonna call this a B total.
What team is it?
T Swain.
All right.
And this is in the 204. And we got
Where's that number 1 spot?
He's the number 1 spot, yeah.
Yep.
And Crosby, Nick Bolton, Winfield, Hendrickson, McKinney, I mean, that's okay. I mean, guy like McKinney, I feel like I would have wanted to get later. Would want
Yeah.
someone
You
better
could
there.
have got him where you got Burns or Metellus.
Yeah.
Probably Brisker, honestly.
That's probably like a B plus for that, but let's see the bench. Burns, Medalist, Brisker, Adebo.
I've seen you do better work with IDP, bud.
Yeah.
There's decent upside here, but like you're for sure locked in 20 points plus a game. It's just not there.
I still think that it is going to be a B plus, though. I mean,
Yeah. It's top heavy enough for a B plus. They don't deserve a B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, all your guys gotta show up. You know what I mean? Versus just taking some tacklers there who you know are gonna get 20 points a game with 10 tackles a game minimum.
Yeah.
Most games, you know what I mean? If not, they're getting like 7, 8, or 9.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And bench, Bigsby, Ford. Man, there's a big jump because those IDPs there. And then Braylon Allen, Arroyo. Man, it's crazy. I was wondering how high Arroyo was going to go after the news that Noah Fant got released. And
Yeah.
Arroyo is maybe going. I mean, probably could have got him in the 30s at random times, but he's probably mostly going in the late 20s. Now he goes round 20. You know, I mean, that's it's a huge little jump. Oh, and look at that. And T. Swain took Arroyo and Conklin back to back at the 20 and the 21.
Yeah.
Brown, Aoman, Horton, Hunter, Tisla, Ben Schnott.
That's a lot of rookies.
Yeah. More than I would like, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I would say
Where does the bench start? Does the bench start at Braylon Allen?
Bigsby.
Bigsby? Okay. Oh, shit.
Yeah, so like even if Bigsby's not that much in the mix, I mean I do feel like Ford is going to be in the mix there.
I feel like Arroyo and Conklin are.
Yeah, I mean this is going to be a B plus for me. It's close. It's teetering, but it's close.
A B plus?
No, a B minus.
Okay. I was gonna say, God damn.
I've never given anybody a B plus on the bench. I just don't think anyone would have that caliber of player there. And so this was a B plus, a B, a B, a B plus, and a B minus. So that's up 2 and down none. So 87 overall. 87 overall. Sounds good, Johnny. Be safe out there, brother. All right, and here goes T. Swain's other squad here. Where's he at over here? All right, there. Okay. We got Daniels, Hertz, and Dart. Rudolph, McKee, and McCord. I'm going to give that kind of tough to even put Dart in there because he probably shouldn't have been drafted inside the top 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Like either way, I feel like just either Dart, whether it was Dart or whether it was just a blank QB spot and you only had 2, it's dropping at one level either way.
Yeah.
So this would be, I would say, a B plus. Daniels is a B plus to me. Hertz is an A, and we're always going to take the lower part of that average if it's just 2, and then it's going to drop one more. So instead of a B plus, it's going to be a B because of that. Because Dart's not going to be a starter. Like even if it was Russ that was there, we know that Russ is going to be the starter. Like right there. And it probably wouldn't bring down the score at all, even though Russ would be like a C plus. But Dart's like He's like an incomplete right now because we know he's not going to start. We just don't know when he's going to start. He said got sniped on the next pick. And so RB's Hall, Pollard, and Tracy.
There's a dog.
And yuck.
Yeah.
Hall's a B. Pollard's a B minus. Tracy's a C plus.
Doggy.
No.
Why?
I'll
So
take it.
it's like a B minus total there.
Can we take it now?
And we got AJ Brown, Higgins, McLaurin, JMO, and
Who are
Reed.
we doing right now?
T Swain. Oh, it's the other ones, the 203.
Okay.
It's T Swain's other team.
All right. But
I think that this is going to be. I think it's going to be a B plus because AJ Brown, Higgins, and Terry are all B plus guys to me.
yeah.
JMO and Reed are both B minuses, but because you got 3 guys that are B pluses, they're gonna overpower those 2 B minuses.
Yes. I absolutely respect it. And I mean, if Williams does something, I mean, you fucking killed it because we know the other 3 are going to kill it.
Yeah, and that's just like the big thing now is if you
And I
only
know
have
Jimmy
2.
Reed's going to kill it too.
Yeah, and so that's the big thing now with these grades. If you only have 2 guys, even if one's an A and one's a B plus, I mean, hell, even if you have 2 A's, if you have 4 B minuses, or something like that, to where it's like double, the amount, or like, if it's 2 B pluses, but there's 3 B minuses, the B minuses would probably overpower that, and it would probably drop down from a B plus to a B. So
Yeah.
I just want to let everybody know how it's going to kind of work, but it's all about, because now it's going to be like, it's not just about having a good team, it's about having top heavy spots within these teams as well, because you got to be top heavy in certain spots, but you got to pick your poison with where you are going to be top heavy as well.
I got one.
All right, IDP. And Brown said, I like it. I don't try too hard to stack rushing QBs. You don't reach at all and was still able to. Yeah, he didn't really have to reach for this. It kind of just fell into his lap with Hurts making it to the second round like that.
Yeah.
And Tony said, yeah, he said you suck for taking Mario. made sure that he couldn't get all the backups. Okay, IDP got the Van Ginks. We got Branch. Oh yeah, and while we're talking about Van Gink, don't forget about the raffle. We got three signed jerseys. We got the Van Ginkel, Tyreek Hill, and Bijan Robinson.
What the fuck?
Though these raffles are going to be going down on September 4th on opening day. I believe that's 46 days away. And the way you get your raffle tickets is by hitting the $, leaving a super chat, a super sticker. You can also send Zelle if you've sent Zelle before. And every $1 that you send, you're going to get 1 raffle ticket for the $1. And also 420superchat.com. That's another place where you can put in for raffle tickets. Okay, and Van Ginkel, Branch, Winfield, Derwin James, McKinney. You like McKinney, huh? You're not even a Green Bay fan. Why do you like McKinney so much? And Brisker, Elliott, Pearl, Humphreys, and that's it. 1, 2,
3, 4,
5. Greenlaw, I didn't say that. And then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we got 10 total. I mean, Derwin James, I feel like is drafted too high. Same with McKinney. I just feel like there's other.
Like you could have got both of them 10 rounds later.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know about 10
Maybe
rounds.
not James. Maybe not James, but you could have got McKinney 10 rounds later.
Yeah, you could have got him later, and and probably got better. And not probably, and for sure got better IDP guys.
Guarantee it.
as
Where's
well.
my MVP? I mean,
So that
McKinney and Metellus both went before Alex Anzalone that I got 2 picks later.
yeah, and I'm not saying he's not going to get picks. You know, I mean, he got some last year. I mean, what? I think he got like four games in a row or like something like that. Well, 4 games in a row or whatever. But he doesn't get a lot of tackles, and like that's the thing. It's like he was like on fire in the beginning because of all those interceptions, but if he doesn't have an interception, it's like he's not even a relevant like player on the week. That's what that was kind of what was tough about him.
Yeah, that's why I don't take ball hawks at all. I don't care if they're the best ball hawk. I'm just not drafting them. If they're not tackling, I'm not, or they're not backing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta kind of get lucky with guys like that. Because I mean, he passed up on some better IDPs, but either way.
Yeah, give me 10 plus tackles a game out of every single one of my IDP players, and I'm happy.
Yeah, and remember, one player isn't gonna make or break you like either way like that. I'm just giving feedback so you kind of know, because all this at the end of the day is for draft practice. So if you do some other drafts with us later, you know, where there's IDP, I mean, if there's DBs, it's a little different, you know. Then you know everyone's kind of justified in their picks a little bit.
That's when you load your bench up with hopefuls. You know what I'm saying? Those types of players, like your super sack dependent guys and your super interception dependent guys. Like if they get on a rampage, it's good to have them on your bench. But you know what I mean? You want to wait until they start doing something just to even think about starting them, or just have them on your bench in a best ball. You know what I mean?
And I still think it's good enough to be a B plus. So we're gonna leave it there.
For sure. I'm not saying those guys aren't good. You know what I mean? I mean Branch Winfield, German James. I mean they're fucking beasts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're just.
If it was me on the clock with those exact same picks, there's other directions that I would have went, and I'm pretty sure, barring injury, you know, just like guys that you mentioned, Alex Anelzone and Josie Jewell's out there, you know, Jack Campbell's out there.
Yeah.
Guys like that. Quincy Williams.
I mean, Ivan Pace, Alante Taylor, Tyrell Johnson, Jordan Battle, Christian Roseboom are all people I took after.
And like I said, Tony, you're good either way. I'm just giving you feedback because I know, like, you know, you're down for the constructive criticism, right? Because that's all it is. Like I said, your team, there's a B plus, you know, so it's really nitpicking anyways. But we're trying to like make sure that we're all savages. And
I'll be right back.
Bench kicks in at Bigsby, Eckler, Ertz. Yeah, see, it's a little bit better. Ertz in the 18th round, a lot better than the 8th. Braylon Allen, Goddard, Pitts, Gesicki, Conklin. See, look at how much later you got Conklin in this one. Fannin, Keenan Allen, and Felton. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one a B minus for the bench. So it's neutral. So we got we got what did you say? B for the quarterbacks, B for the B minus for the running backs, B plus for the IDP.
We're just being critical at this point because we've done so many drafts together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it gets hard. Yeah, it gets harder. That's why
it's hard out here to pimp, bro.
We can't let everyone like rest on their laurels. Like even myself, like I mean, I like judge myself like so much harder now. That's why I didn't get 3 quarterbacks in this draft. I'm like, fuck, like I feel like my offense is like weak right now. I got to switch things up. I'm only going to get 2 quarterbacks this time, but then I'm going to try to prioritize, you know, some quarterbacks in the teens. And I ended up doing that. I don't know if it's going to fucking work out, but I feel good about like my team today. doing
Yeah,
it.
I like your team. I like your receivers. Like you showed out on receiver and running. And you pulled it out of your ass on the running backs too.
Yeah. And I just made sure to go like extra deep with the running backs. Big pause.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got a lot of depth there.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I'll grade your team tonight if you don't care.
Yeah. And Tony said, I got you guys. Said, appreciate the feedback. Still not too bad for on 2 drafts, 3 total today. Fuck no, bro. You're one of the fucking, you're one of the gangsters in this tournament. Like when you came in the first day, you did 3 at a time. There's, I
Hey,
mean,
we are draft addicts, bro. There's no doubt about it. We are.
the only ones who have done 3
Yeah.
at a time in this tournament are Tony, Mark, and Crispy. Like, I don't think anybody else has attempted 3 drafts at the same exact time.
Yeah.
Just saying. There's
I
200
draft
something people.
at the same time.
Yeah, I don't even want to double dip because, like, if I'm live, that would just make me like it's too much trying to keep up with the chat, trying to smoke weed and talk with you guys and all that, and then
And
trying to
draft
keep up
2
with 2
teams.
drafts. Like, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm trying to say straight gangster Mac. Hell yeah, do the Humpty dance. And let's see. What the hell did I say for the bet? So what the hell?
LWOOD, baby.
Yeah. So what the hell was this total? Let me see. It was a B for the QBs. It was a B minus for the RBs. A B plus for the wide receivers. B plus for the IDP. And B minus for the bench. So it was up 2 and then down 1. Up 2, down 1. So 86.
Yeah.
Overall. 86 overall.
Yep.
And Brown said, a question for y'all. Mark, he said, I know you draft from an iPad or something. Sometimes I found my own iPad, but wasn't able to download Sleeper. What other device do y'all use? What kind of tablet? I mean, is it an iPad?
I'm going to show you what I drafted on.
Okay, multiple phones.
2 phones. I got 2 phones.
Is it an actual iPad, Brown? Because if it's a really old one, you might just have to do a factory reset on it first and get it like up to the new software and shit like that. I mean, if it's super, super old, it might not be able to handle the software. If it's like, I don't know, 10 years old or some shit like that, I don't know. But depends on how old.
The only tablet I tried to use for the live drafts, and it's just the speakers in it suck. It's a cheap like Kindle Fire thing. It's not meant to run apps like Sleeper or much of anything, and it doesn't even use Chrome. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially like if you're like an addict like you are, Brown, and like I am, and Mark and Crispy, you know, like some of us real hardcore, addicts.
Yeah.
You need to have enough space on whatever device you're using because it won't even fucking load up Sleeper. Like you have fucking hundreds of links.
That Kindle,
like,
that Fire won't let me download Sleeper. I had to remove a bunch of shit out of it and it took me like an hour to figure this out. How to delete the fucking apps because it's a bunch of bullshit on that tablet, and it let me download Facebook Messenger so I could get the link for the live draft out of it, and then I had to copy the link and then paste it in the fucking search bar in the weird ass browser they use.
And hell yeah, Tony, not too bad. 87, 86 for double dipping on the draft. Yes, sir. And Brown said it is an actual iPad. It claims it doesn't need an update, which isn't possible. Just found it. 3 years old. So do a factory reset. Like, trust me. Like, I mean, that's one thing. Like with phones, with older tablets, with shit, even with computers. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but Sleeper has so much goddamn information on it. Like, I have to keep deleting all my browser fucking history like on here because there's so many like leagues, and like every time I click into a league, that's a page, and like I don't know, it could be sometimes in 10 minutes I'll click on like, I don't know, 20, 30, 40, leagues. And so like I realize that's one thing. If I'm ever having issues with my computer, it's because the fucking Google Chrome memory is like overtaking my goddamn computer, and most of it is because of Sleeper and all these damn leagues.
Shit.
So just, for the app and all that, but that's why, like, there's so much information on the app, so many fucking.
Well, you got a good hard drive on your computer, don't you?
Well, yeah, I do. I mean, but there's still, even with as much as I have, like, there's a fucking insane amount of memory and shit, and like,
Yeah.
I'm just everything that I'm doing and all that, like,
Yeah. Well, just the stored information, the amount of stored information in Sleeper and everything it does, because it's got its own like in your like pick six thing, underdog type shit. You know what I mean? It's not like a full blown sports book, but you can like pick 6 or 8 to picks and so much times your money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Brown said I bought a Kindle on Prime Day and that won't work at all. Yeah, Kindles aren't like I like, yeah, they're tablets, but we shouldn't even like it shouldn't even be like in the same family as like an iPad, like they like Kindle is like legit for reading books on the Kindle app within the Kindle device. That's about it.
Yeah, no, it sucks for anything other than what it's meant to do, because it's just not got enough storage. I mean, if you go get an SD card and put an SD card in a Kindle Fire, it would probably work a lot better. But
that's the difference, because it's the memory. If it doesn't have a lot of memory for storage, and it doesn't have a lot of damn it, what do they call it? Onboarding memory and offboarding memory. I don't even know what the fuck they call it. But
RAM.
The RAM. I mean, there's the RAM that powers the device. You have to have so much memory to power the device. Then you have so much memory that's for storage.
Yeah.
And those Kindles really don't have a lot of memory for running the device. Like, probably bare bones minimal.
Yeah, the only way it would work for anything like this is if you went and bought like a terabyte SD card. You want to get something like that, like close to it. You're like, right, maybe one right under that. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, right under a terabyte.
And I don't even know if that would work, because if it doesn't give extra RAM to the device, probably not even going to be a thing that it could like download Sleeper.
Yeah,
because Kindle doesn't have the Android like Play Store, right?
No, it doesn't have Google at all.
Yeah, see, exactly. So because Sleeper's only, I mean, it's on the iOS for iPhones, and then it's on the fucking Android.
This little thing right here, bro, it's a shitter free phone. It used to have a plan on it. It used to be like Obama phone. But it ran out of time. Like they stopped doing the program through it or whatever.
Yeah.
And now it fucking is a Wi-Fi phone. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
Yeah.
And it's a free phone that we got off the internet, bro. This is all you need to draft. If you got 3 or 4 shitter phones that you let your kids watch shit on, you know what I mean? Like, just grab one of those, throw the Sleeper app on it, use it to draft multiple drafts. That's my best advice to give to you, is find you some shitter phones. Yeah. They don't have to be pretty. This thing ain't pretty. You gotta be patient.
Like, that's like Facebook Marketplace, like type shit, Craigslist type shit,
Yeah.
Like, really, you don't need to buy it brand new from a store. You just need to be able to use it exactly like you said. It's almost like an iPod, right? Like, I mean, exact same fucking capabilities of an iPod.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can, and you can put whatever on it, you know what I mean? But all you need is a Sleeper app. That's it. Yeah. And you can do that with a base $30 smartphone from the dollar store. You know what I mean? Like, my good phone is a $50 dollar store phone. You know what I mean? And that's the phone I use every day. That's all I spend on it.
He said it's not he said I didn't buy a Kindle, it's an Amazon Fire tablet. Yeah, it's a piece of shit. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, those I mean they can't really advertise it, you know. I mean, of course they have to advertise it to where it's gonna be like dope as fuck, you know, and like do everything that you need it to do. But yeah, they oversell that thing for sure. Pizza, I got 2 androids, they were like 2 years old, and people were getting new ones picked them up cheap and said all I do is fantasy on them. There you go.
Yeah, how did you get 221?
Dude, Mark, I think you're gonna appreciate this a little bit. So one of the leagues that I started, like there's one league where one guy that I've known for a while in these leagues, he's in a couple of these best balls. He was like, dude, he was like, I want to do a Superflex IDP best ball. He was like, you started some of those, but he was like, I missed the boat. But he was like, can you host it? And like, I want to get a bunch of my friends in, and then he's like, I probably won't be able to fill it. So like, can you help me like fill the last couple spots? And I was like, yeah. And then I find out. So the one of the main reasons why they want to do this is I think it's his wife's son is in prison right now. And so best ball, so he doesn't have to like, there's no starting lineups or anything, but he's drafting in the pen right now.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah. Hey, that's my
these
guy.
teams are reaching everywhere, bro.
I'm fucking rooting for that dude to win something.
I'm just saying,
get money, bro. I've been there.
So these leagues are reaching everywhere now, all over the coast, all over the world, and now even in
even in the joint, baby.
Yeah.
We got friends in low places.
So yeah, that one's gonna be a fun league, and it's best ball. So really, it's all about the draft, and I mean, you're making moves here and there, but
hell yeah,
don't have to worry about the starting lineup or anything.
That's great, dude.
All right, Crispy is up, and then we got Crispy, and then we got Laylo Lyle. And if anybody else wants a grade, throw it in now. Me and Mark, we're gonna grade each other's teams as well before we get out of here. Crispy got Herbert, Goff, and Darnold. Let's see. Crispy got himself a Hooker, a Heine, Key, and a Lock. So there we go. You got all of them. And I would still say that's a B with those guys. And then you get the bump up, so the B+.
Yeah.
And then Barkley, Kyren, and Cook, just those 3. Barkley's an A. Kyren and Cook are a B, so I'm going to bring that down. It would be a B+.
B+
for those 3.
That's fair.
And then let me see. Okay, so Adams, Judy, Shakira, and Njoku and Kirk are also in there as well.
What did you do?
So I mean, Kirk's like a C+. To me, I would say Njoku's like a B-, though. I mean, that's a B- with a lot of potential. And I would say the other 3 are B's, though. And so because you have 3 guys that are B's and then, 2 guys that are B+ or under, they're going to keep that average at the B. And then IDP, Franklin, Bond, and Sherwood, and then Buda Baker. And then Levante David, man. And then Cashman. And then Demario Davis. And then Leonard Williams. And then Trey Walker. That's where it's from. And then Skyler. And then fucking Pierce at the end. Man, it was going so good until those guys.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Wait till you see
8, 9,
mine.
10, 11. I mean, 11 and your top 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and your top 8 are Money in the Bank, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's a B+, though. Those 3. And he said Trey was an auto. Okay, I believe it. Still gonna lower it to a B+, though, because of it. But those top 8 are money. And bench is Nick Chubb, Hunter Henry, Blake Corum, Will Shipley, De'Ami Brown, Brandon Cooks, Wicks, Roman Wilson. See, look what happens when you guys aren't being like insanely crazy about Roman Wilson. You can get him in the 32nd round. Herbert and Antonio Gibson. I mean, it's crazy because I mean your bench is starting in like round 18. And Chubb, I don't know if Chubb's going to be a difference maker. I'm not putting him in there. I do think Henry will be. I'm giving that a B plus. I've seen better out of you, Crispy. It's a B. I mean, a C plus, not a B plus. C plus for that. So this is a B plus, a B plus, a B plus, and a C plus. So that's up 3, down 1. 87. 87 for Crispy. These are still some good teams either way.
Yeah.
All right. Where's Laylo Lyle? Okay. He's not on this one. He is on this one. In the 204, Laylo Lyle. Man, look at this, dude. Like, this is fucking trippy, man. I mean, it's not like identical, but like the way that Crispy and Lyle kind of drafted, very fucking similar, eerily similar out of the 102. They both got Herbert, okay? They both got Barkley, they both got Kyren, they both got Franklin and Bond. So what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They both got 5 players, like the same players inside. Well, Crispy inside the top 11 because he got Bond in the 11th, and Laylo Lau got Bond in the 10th. Crazy. And he started the same way with 3 running backs and Cook. Oh, I didn't look farther down. I was only oh shit, you guys both got the same. They both have Barkley, Kyren, and Cook. and Herbert. They're both of their first 4 picks are identical.
That's crazy.
Out of the 102
right here, he got Kyler and fucking Herbert.
So Herbert
Stepping into the twilight zone.
Yeah, Herbert and Kyler, and then he got Brissett. He got Lance. He got Willis.
What are you talking about, Willis?
I don't even know. Should I allow Lance to be the backup for Herbert? Because
I don't think so.
right? I mean, it's going to be Heineke. Like, I mean, Heineke would have to get hurt also for Lance to be a thing.
Yes.
Now, if you would have drafted both of them, I wouldn't have been mad at you.
Well, yeah, I mean, because he would have still had Heineke. Okay, so we're not gonna bump it up because of the backups. I mean, Heineke is the backup for Herbert. Okay, Lance is like 3rd string emergency quarterback as of now.
We need a 2-hour clock in the one of these slow drafts. Hold on, I'll tell you what it is.
Yeah. I'm ready. So it's gonna be a B for the quarterbacks, but then because you only have 2, it's gonna go down. So it's gonna go down to a B minus for the quarterbacks. Nice. And Callie Jam said I learned it from watching you. There you go. Mark setting the trends with the burner phones for fantasy.
Yeah.
And okay, and then so the running backs, same thing. You guys have the same 3. It's a B plus. Wide receiver, pass catchers. We got Worthy, Evans, Waddle, Cup, and okay. So Eckler's part of the running backs also, but he's not changing that score.
No.
So for me, Worthy's a B minus, Evans and Waddle are B's, and then Cup's a B minus. So what up, J Money? What up? And don't forget to tell me which one, Mark. What number? I'm ready to change.
Yeah.
it.
I'm getting ready to tell you here. I'm going to make my pick.
I think
the people versus Larry Flint.
Okay.
One number 169.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of 69s going in the people versus Larry Flint. Fucking Woody Harrelson. Okay. Let me let people know 2-hour clock's in effect. And dang it, what round are we in there?
Hold on.
That's cool. I got it.
We are in the 17th round.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Back at it.
Yes, sir.
IDP. Franklin, Bond, Buda Baker. I think both of them had them, right? That trio.
I think so.
Dude. Wonder you guys are so in sync, man. Wonder if you guys are cycling together too. And
Like docking, bro, at this point, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
And dude, Alontae Taylor in the 15th, man, you know what?
Stolen.
I'm not mad at it. That's some mad respect for Alontae Taylor. I would have drafted him lower, and I don't want people to start drafting him that high. Let's keep him in, the 20s somewhere.
Yeah,
But,
please.
he's
God,
a beast, man. I'm pretty. I think when I looked up the numbers, it was points per game. He had the highest out of anybody in IDP, but he only played a handful of games though too because he got hurt kind of early-ish in the season.
Yeah.
So that's money, man. With those top 5, I do think you should have just got Taylor later though, and got someone like, fuck. I mean, Bobby Wagner went the next pick. Like I much would have rather had Bobby Wagner there. Maybe you draft Taylor. I don't know, where you drafted Jonnu or something, or Cody Barton or Xavier Leggett, some shit like that. You probably still could have got him there just the same. But either way, props to you. Just get him later is all I'm saying, because that's how someone's gonna win this tournament, is by getting players at value, like a shitload of players at value, and guys who outperform their ADP like crazy. And Dorian Williams, Barton, Bland, Blankenship, Delpit. It's probably a B plus. Yeah, I don't really like Bland. I don't really like Bland. That's about it.
In the 8 Mile draft, you're on the clock, Keith Swain.
You only get one shot.
Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo.
Roshan, Wandale Robinson, Jonnu, Leggett, Noel, Wicks, Atwell, and Willis, just so I can hit the drop again.
What are you talking about, Willis?
And Godsden, Mitchell, and Yoshivas. Man, I mean, this is Roshan and Wandale, definitely guys who I think are gonna help you get over that hump, but it's after that. I don't know if you have anybody, so we're gonna call this a C plus. And so what is that? It's a B minus, a B plus, a B plus, and a C plus. So that is going to be 2 up and 2 down. 2 up, 2 down. We got an 85 overall.
Yes, sir.
Tony said I'm about to lose myself on mom's spaghetti. spaghetti. I want to go to Detroit just to try mom's spaghetti, man. That would be super cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Catch a Lions game.
I want to watch the Lions play so bad.
Be fun, man. And Jay said Lions are one of the toughest schedules, and the defense sucks against the pass. I mean, they did improve their secondary, though. And I think Hurts, Montgomery helps Gibbs. Also, I think the Lions will be 10-7 this year. Your guys' thoughts? I guess I still feel like they're going to be a little bit better than 10-7, probably like more like 12-5 or 11-6. It's it's really like, is Chicago going to step up or not? Because I mean, we know that the other teams that they're probably going to split with, but if they split with Chicago, because Chicago steps up a little bit, that's something different. If they run through Chicago, probably going to get them closer to the 12-5. All right, and that's it.
Green Bay and Minnesota ain't no punk neither, really.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Just I was saying the other three.
Oh yeah,
Like those teams are all a little bit more on the same caliber, so I feel like it's just a split between those. And I think Chicago, it's going to be, if Chicago doesn't take a step up, yeah, Detroit probably beats them twice, but Chicago does step up, they probably split.
Yeah.
Callie said, "Hey, I'm Mom Spaghetti in 8 Mile." You threw up on yourself again, didn't you? Hey, Pete, I watched 8 Mile this morning, and I watched Get Rich or Die Trying this morning. At least they were on in the background while I was doing shit. Jay Money said, I think Jamal Williams will be a top 20 wide receiver. Jamison Williams, if he can stay healthy. Maybe. I don't think so, though. But it's so funny because you got me thinking about Jamal Williams. Remember when he's like, this motherfucker can't stop crying. Like after the little speech that he was given after the game, after I think he scored like 2 touchdowns or something. And he was crying, like thanking God and, thanking his grandpa or something. And it's just like crying, bawling. He was like, but don't get it twisted. Still got some dog in this mug. Oh, man. Jamal Williams, man. That guy's funny. Yeah, Jameson. I knew. I mean, you saying top 20 wide receiver, I already knew who you were talking about. And Pete said that's a great morning, right? So funny, dude. I mean, one of the best things about the internet and social media and TikTok is learning all this behind the scenes shit about movies that we love from back in the day, TV shows that we love from back in the day. And you know what's so fucking dope? Like all that shit that he was saying about Clarence, like that was actually like Anthony Mackie, like it was talking shit like about him, like in real life, in person. And like that's why he got like all pissed off and like on there, because he really got him, man. All that shit was really talking about Anthony Mackie, not Papa Doc. He got him good, man. He got him good. Hey, Chandler, what up? Oh, shit. 18-man league. Here we go. 18-man, single QB. I'm assuming full PPR. It says full, but it doesn't say anything else. And so 1 QB, 2 RBs, 2 wide receivers. Man, it's crazy for an 18-man league that you have to start 2 running backs. And then 1 tight end, 2 flex. Crazy that you have to start a tight end also an 18-teamer. 2 flexes. Pick 1 and pick 2 will go Chase and Bijan. Who would you take at pick 3?
Saquon.
Yeah, either Saquon or Gibbs. I mean, dude, if you have to start 2, I mean, what's crazy is like Bowers could also be in that mix, but I feel like that's almost getting a little bit too cute.
Yeah.
But Bowers is going to go first round, high in the first round too, because you have to start a tight end. Like someone's going to want him. But yeah, that's where I'd be going. I'd be going Saquon.
I would go Saquon and then hope like hell McBride makes it back to you.
Probably not.
Like, if not, then grab
like, fuck. Yeah. I bet the top. I bet before he makes it even back to his pick, I bet the top 3 tight ends are gone.
Yeah,
if I
Kittle
could get
will be
Kittle-
gone too.
If Kittle's there because people are sleeping on Kittle, I'd probably get him in with your second or third pick.
That's what I was gonna say. I would go Kittle with your second pick, and then grab whatever the best running back available, and then go nail wide receivers. Like,
Yeah.
and I would kill your flex because the running backs that are gonna be left by your fourth pick are gonna be shit. So just pound as much good wide receivers as you can for as long as possible.
All right, we'll let Mark grade me first while I smoke this bowl. And Pete said Clarence parents have a real good marriage, and yeah, he was talking about his fucking parents. So yeah, if you guys have TikTok or you use TikTok, go just go look at go search Anthony Mackie 8 Mile, and I'm sure you'll see some fucking behind the scenes. Because I think he told in the Pivot, he talked about that, the Pivot podcast also.
All right. So your quarterbacks, you got Purdy and Darnold, Flacco, Shuck, and Rattler. I mean, Purdy's like a B. Sam Darnold's like a B minus. Flacco and Shuck and Rattler all together are like a C plus probably.
I can get with that. Yeah, all three of them combined as one player.
Like a C plus. Yeah. So a B minus, and a C plus. I mean, that'd be like a B minus, wouldn't it?
Yep.
All right. And then your running backs, you got Gibbs, he's an A. Connors, he's a B. Warren, ETN, Stevenson, they're all in your starting lineup, right?
Yep.
And then, okay, so Guinendo's not in there, is he?
No.
Okay.
No,
So,
the top 10, those are all the starters because I only have 2 quarterbacks.
oh, okay. All right. But, let's see, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 running backs. I mean, the depth's there, and you got good players. You got great value on ETN. Warren, ETN, and Stevenson are all good value. You got Gibbs, who's an A, and Connor is a B. I'm gonna say it's a B plus just because it's so much depth. You know what I mean? There's not like superstar hitters right after Gibbs, but it's there.
For sure, Chandler. Is it your first time here on the show? I don't recognize your name, but one way or the other, welcome.
Let's go. I'm gonna say the pass catchers. You got St. Brown, Puka, and Devontae. That's pretty much an A. I feel like that's an A, even with lack of depth. So that's, what did I say? A B minus, a B plus, and an A. Now your IDP: Levante David, Quincy Williams, Devin Lloyd, Ivan Pace, Micah McFadden. 1, 2, 3, 4. Micah McFadden. I'm gonna say your starters are like a B. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I'm gonna say your bench is probably like a B too. There's a lot of potential there, a lot of sack potential. So I mean, a B and a B is a B, right?
Yeah.
And then your bench would be Diggs, Guanindo, Kirk, Henry, Beck, Betch, Waller, Chig and Conquo, Booty, Cooks, Naylor, Bourne, and Robert Woods. I mean, got 1, 2, 3, probably 4. I'm gonna say it's a B minus. You got enough. You got enough there to constitute not being a C plus. So that's a B minus, a B plus, an A, a B, and a B minus. So the could be down 1, up 2, up 3, up 3, down 1. So 88, 87.
All right. I like it.
Yep. You killed it.
I felt good about this team. I didn't have two. I only have two, quarterbacks inside the top 10. That makes me nervous.
Your IDP could have been better, but it'll suffice.
Yeah, and see, I feel like I'd rather have a little bit more on my bench and sacrifice a little bit on the IDP because I don't think I'll ever get an A. The way that I draft IDP, like I don't draft them with enough priority to like.
Yeah. No. So which one are you
even
doing?
those, even those B guys, and even having a couple B plus guys, like man, as long as they have their spike weeks,
Yeah.
it all work itself out still. All right. Now I'm about to do Mark's squad here. And Jay Money said, what do you need to get an A? You need to have 3 positions get an A, and you need to have the other position get a B plus, and the bench has to even get a B. So it's like everything pretty much has to be super top tier. And damn it, hold on. I used paper clips to clean out the bowl piece in my bong, and I ran all out of paper clips. Give me 2 seconds. It's right outside the door. I'm gonna get it. And we're gonna read off Mark's squad here.
I did my thing on IDP on this one. You hear me? And I salvaged fucking skill players that. And my quarterbacks don't suck.
Okay, here we go. Drake May, Tua. That's a B and a B minus for me. And Winston, Cousins, Pickett, Wilson, Dobbs, Leonard. And you got a million fucking backups. Did you get your 2? Dobbs and yeah. Right. So that'd be. I mean, it's a B minus because of only having 2.
2.
Well, actually, no, because of only having 2, it's going to drop 1 down. So it's going to drop 1 down, and seeing mine probably even drops because of that too to an 86 instead of an 87. The way that I've been doing it, if you only have 2 quarterbacks, well, I guess I have 4 starting quarterbacks technically. So I don't know, whatever. People can do whatever with my team, whatever they want. But yeah, so this would only having 2, it would cancel that out. Like it would go down and then it would go up. So it's a B minus total.
Yeah.
And RBs. Henry A, CMC B plus, Kamara B, Harvey. I still put Harvey as a B minus. I mean as a C plus, sorry. Only for me it's only Genty and Hampton that are in the B minus range. The other guys are at the C plus range.
Yeah.
But
He
yeah,
just fell, so I figured fuck it.
yeah, but him being the fourth, I don't think he's not going to bring down that average for me. I mean, you got an A, a B, an A, a B plus, and probably the highest B plus player, and then one of the higher B players. So, I mean, I'm going to call that an A total for those running backs. And wide receivers: Nico, Ridley, Reed, Shakira. Nico's a B plus, Ridley's a B, Shakir's a B, Reed is a B minus. And I feel like, with one B plus and like 3 that are B's or lower, I think it's just going to be a B total.
Yeah.
And J Money said Shakir was number 1 in Buffalo last year. He averaged 13 points a game. His last game was 19 points. Now we're having 20 points a game. What does that say about Buffalo's pass catchers? Yeah, that there's, it's very inconsistent. And that's why, I mean, if he was doing better than that, we wouldn't be getting him in the 9th or 10th round. That's for sure. And so, yeah, B for that. And then IDP, Brooks, Ellis, Henley, Spillane, Ernest Jones, and Anal Zone.
Get in the zone.
That's a 5. And Josie Jewell and Byard. I mean, Elliott and Battle kind of like cool it off a little bit, but let's see. How many is that? So it's 5, 6, 7. Top 8, just money. And then Elliott and Battle are dope. Dodson's good. Is that it? So how many is that? 1, 2,
11.
3, 4,
I think.
5, 6. Yeah, 11. Man.
Come on, you know what it is.
I mean, it's close. I mean, it's those 3 because, I mean, Elliott, Battle, Dodson. I mean, those aren't B plus guys.
No, they're not B plus. They're B's.
They are. But that's why it's like, does that percentage, because what's 3 out of 11? I mean, that is, it's not a super small percentage, but
It's like
that's almost 30%. That's almost 30%. It's 27%.
Yeah.
So it's a third of the IDP pretty much.
We're splitting hairs here. This is the highest B plus if there is a B plus.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, it really is though. I feel like just in the way that I've been grading, I got to give it a B plus. Like just going on the grading of the tougher curve.
Yeah.
Be a B plus there. But yeah, it's fire nonetheless. Like it's fire nonetheless. And then
I salvage the bench too.
let's see. So where does that start? Pittman. I mean, that's a good start in the 16th. And then Brown, Dubs, and Thielen, and Douglas. I mean, Manning guy, man. So man, this one. I feel like if you had one more guy, it would have been a smash B, where that raises the overall grade by 1.
Yeah.
With 5, it's gonna still be a B minus. I feel like it's got to be like 6. It's got to be like a good percentage of your overall bench. But you got 5 there though. I mean, just and for being able to get those IDP, I mean that's still crazy. We'll see what Pittman does. I mean, everyone's sleeping on him as they should be because he has not lived up to any kind of expectations or whatever.
But he's still a solid bench player.
Yeah, I mean, especially in basketball.
Yeah, you ain't gotta pick when to start him.
Yeah. So let's see. So it's a B minus, an A, a B, a B plus, and a B minus. So up 2 for the running backs, up 1 for the IDP, and
Oh,
then
3 down.
down and then down 2 for the QBs.
Oh, it's down 2.
What's that? 86.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to grade the other one?
Oh yeah, you did both, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see. Murray, T. Law, Richardson, Flacco, Mullins, and Garoppolo. Someone sniped on Brissett.
Yes.
So that's gonna be. I mean, technically, Richardson is the starting quarterback, right? I mean, you got him in
Yeah.
your 10th round, and he's the starter as of now, as far as we know. So we'll say, I think it's gonna be a B. He's not gonna lower them that much. And RBs, Derrick Henry, A-Chain, Kamara, and Jones. I mean, that's A, B plus, B, and B minus. So let's call that an A total. Wide receivers, Hill, DJ, I want to score more, Debo Samuel, and Stephon Diggs. I'm going to say that's a B total. Crazy how late you got more.
I know.
And I mean, I know he's gone in like the beginning of the 7th a lot, but it just seems like, even a 701 or a 702 compared to
Yeah.
711, just like so big. I'm gonna say B because of Debo and Diggs. I mean, to me, Diggs and Debo are both B minuses, so it's gonna kind of average all these guys out. And IDP, Foyo Lacoon, Nick Cross, Bernard, Wagner, EJ Speed. You got in the zone again.
Get in the zone.
Von Pace, Alante Taylor. Man, money. Here's where it drops off though a little bit. Dodson, Battle, Rosboom.
That's it.
What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay.
That's 11.
It's kind of the same thing as the other one, where like the top 8 are money.
B plus.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's not
this one's a B. I'm not as proud of this one.
yeah, the other one I feel. I mean, they're
The
both.
other one was absolutely fire.
Yeah, they're both super close. I mean, but it's
This
the way
one's
that
just
you.
like,
I mean, you spent similar picks.
yeah,
Like, honestly.
yeah. This one just went a little tougher for the guys that started taking IDP. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My guys that I wanted were already gone at this pick.
And where's the bench start? So Roshan, Douglas, Thielen, Kareem Hunt, Waller, Wilson. And Jay says Anthony Richardson going to be the starter in Indy. I mean, as of right now, he is. So is he going to be the starter, for the whole season? Probably not because his ass keeps getting hurt. But they're invested into him.
Mm-hmm.
And
We're still hoping.
Wilson, Pierce, Mitchell, Watson. Huh.
Michael Mayer still baby Gronk. God damn it! I just seen him there. I just picked him. Fuck it.
B minus. You had a little bit. You had a couple more hitters on the other one. I still feel
Yeah.
like there's 3, maybe 4 guys here that are
Yeah.
gonna be difference makers. So that is a B, B, and then an A, a B plus, and a B minus. So that is
Up
2.
3, up 4, down none. An A and a B plus, and then a B minus on the bench, and then 2
Where's the-
B's, quarterbacks and receivers were a B.
Mhm.
A
Yeah,
for the running backs, B plus for the IDP.
Yeah, so it's up 3. Where's the fourth one coming from?
So how much does it go up for an A?
2.
2? Okay.
Yeah.
And then up 3 then, yeah.
Okay. And yeah, up 3, down none, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
88.
So 88. There you go. Best of the day.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hell yeah. It's time to get the hell out of here. I'm so tired. But we made it. We made it all the way through. Make sure you guys stay through the credits and no morning draft tomorrow. But maybe we can get multiple. Evening drafts. We already have.
Get 2
I know
drafts.
there's already at least one person in for tomorrow, like already in and paid. And here goes the link for the Monday night draft. This one is Batman and Robin, and then the next one after that. Yeah, we're just in the Batman stage. Then we got Batman Begins, then the Dark Knight, and then the Dark Knight Rises. So I don't know. I may go on a little Batman spree of watching these movies too.
Yeah.
Pete said 88 strong. Hell yeah, man. Yeah,
We
there's
should
not.
do a Marvel movie run.
What?
We should do a Marvel movie run.
I guess I've never really been into like the Marvel movies, so that's why like like the number one is like the Avengers, but
Yeah.
like, I don't know how many more like Marvel movies, and I'm not even like a huge.
There's a shit ton.
Yeah, I know, that's why. And all right, here we go. Hold on, credits. Everybody, stay through the credits. Appreciate you guys. Everybody rocking. Justin Pickle in a Jar, our executive producer, salute. Our producers, salute. Co-producers, salute. Associate producers, salute.
That's my name right there.
Epic supporters, salute. And the awesome supporters, salute. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Mark, appreciate you, bro. Thanks for jumping on. And we're on our quest for 300. Come on, man. We're trying to go to Spartan. And yeah, we can make it. I know we can.
Don't forget about our 420 crew basketball leagues coming up.
Get ready for those. The weekly basketball drafts during the season. Hell yeah. All right. Peace out, everybody.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure
They remember forever the night they played the Titans.